As promised, this is the update in regards to the pre-flood era vault that was found in Peru by the YouTube explorer who goes by the handle name of Baby Trujillo. This is going to be a long one, so if you're on Instagram, your best bet is to watch this on YouTube, TikTok, or even X for the full video. Without further ado, I have to thank the numerous and exceptional archaeologists and explorers who brought the site to life for us. That would be archaeologist Kimberly Monroe and her team, as well as the explorer who goes by the YouTube handle name of Baby Trujillo. And majority of the information that I'm going to read to you and give to you is also written and cataloged by Dan McLaren. So this site was originally surveyed and cataloged by Richard Daggett and Donald Prolex in the 70s, but they never fully excavated or researched the area. And the reason being is it's because it's not in the local areas that they would typically see older Peruvian settlements, meaning they were lower down on the coastal, areas where they're accessible by the people. This area that we're talking about, Cosma, is high in the mountains. Kimberly Monroe was working and excavating in other areas of Peru when a local principal approached her and gave her the tip of an ancient Inca settlement site that was in the village of Cosma. Thankfully, she decided to research it with her team. As she and her team set off to investigate the tiny village of Cosma, which is located in the Cistercian district of Napeña Valley, Peru, the village is home to around 400 people, and it's extremely remote. As I said, it's high in the mountains. It has no running water, but luckily, within the last decade or so, they were able to have electricity installed. But you have to understand, there is no public transportation to this village. You literally have to hitch a ride into town and backpack in. It's literally an ancient village, and it has so many secrets. This village contains so many ancient sites. I'm excited to share this with you. It's the site of several ancient structures, and I mean ancient. Yes, pre-flood era. I've talked to you about the vault. I've showed you the video from Baby Trujillo, but we're actually going to get into the other structures that predate the vault. Monroe believes that the site has the beginnings in what they call the ancient Early Horizon period, which is around 900 BCE. The Early Horizon period is what they deem the first people, the first Peruvians that walked the land. There are 3 prehistoric ceremonial mounds. Literally, as soon as she saw them entering the village, she knew they weren't Inca, that this has to go back to the Early Horizon period. And after they started excavating and researching, they found proof and evidence to that as well. The first one, the biggest one, is called Karecoto. At the size of it, it's over 250 meters long, 70 meters wide. And then per Monroe, as they were excavating, they found that it had an underground gallery. The top was flat and it has walls and domestic structures surrounded by what appeared to be prehistoric canals. And then literally, the second mound, which is 600 meters south of it, is called Ashipucoto. And then the last mound overlooks actually Karecoto in the village of Cosma, and it's known as Kunka. And near Kunka is the last prehistoric structure that they have no idea what it's for, but it looks like a structure. It looks like a fortress. And the walls, as you can see in the video, in the pictures that I'm going to attach to the video, these walls are massive. Again, this is pre-Inca. This is 900 BCE. We're talking about Early Horizon period. It's called the Iglesia Hirca. But the interesting fact and point about all 3 mounds is that they're directly in line with each other from north to south. One perfect line. That raises so many questions. Now, circling back to the vault, Monroe and her team actually believe the vault is from the Inca civilization. Now, nobody knows what it's for, why it was put there literally on top of a mountain. What they can confirm is that the slab, the top, used to cover the holes. So who uncovered it? We don't know. Why was it covered? We don't know. And what looks like glass is actually water. The chambers have been completely flooded, so it's not accessible by humans, and it's too dangerous because they don't even know if they were to send a dive team in, where does it go? So there's still so many questions about all those rocks and pillars on top of the ridge. Why did the Inca go up there and make them? Does it tie to the ancient alien theory? We truly don't know, but what we know is that it's an ancient prehistoric site. And the writing that people see on the slab, that unfortunately is due to explorers and other people who have encountered and found this site and decided to mark it that they were there. Please don't do that. So it ties nothing to the significance of how old it is and where it comes from. It's just people basically tagging. But this site is still under excavation and research, and there's still so many things being found, and it's literally different civilizations overlapping each other. Some prehistoric, some going back to the Inca. It's just so much to be found in this area. And why was it built on top of a mountain, literally? Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
A ver, uno de doble jamba, diríamos, pero por dentro. De doble jamba por dentro. Podría ser portales. Esto me parece que está todavía en funcionamiento. O sea, creo que para esto era el fin. Si acá veo especies de peces así como que extraños, o especies de pececillos es. No me estoy equivocando, porque esto yo lo he visto en el fondo del mar, en lo más profundo, en las fosas marinas. Tal cual, pero aquí estamos viendo en ese lugar Cajarrumi. Parece que casi hacía, a ver, una especie de experimentos. Miren, miren, muchas interpretaciones. Miren, y vamos a seguir explicando, porque esto, claro, todo es esta cuadrícula. Miren, miren esto. Ahora, ¿qué van a decir? Miren. Miren este ángulo, obviamente que orienta al sol, pero por cierto, miren ahí. ¿Por allá sale el sol, Braulio? Sí. Por allá sale el sol. Miren. Miren ahí. Miren ahí. Pero miren lo intrincado que es, ve. Triangular. Triangular. Y está como que socavado en la piedra, o sea, cavado. Para hacer esta especie de exactitud tendría que haber cortado así, ve. Como un láser cortar y con una maderita sacar. ¿Eh? Porque si haces golpeando, estos bordes como que se rompería. ¿Eh? Esto acá ha sido utilizado otra tecnología. Y nuevamente volvemos acá. Acá ya aparecen, no sé, ya parches. Miren, miren aquí. Esta que va hacia allá.